Welcome to the Pew. This is a really, really big episode. Not only, we've got all the celebrities, Andy Warhol, Edie Sedgwick, the celebrity penis expert. I don't know what other show
brings you so much.
So much. It's
so many dazzling stars.
Dazzling stars. People are going to be dazzled by it.
The reason we brought up Andy Warhol and Edie Sedgwick is because Michael was saying that our friends Victor Corona and Corey Ray are becoming the new Andy and Edie. And why is that?
Victor and Corey. Why is that? Because they're both crazy. No, it's why is it? It's because they're hanging. All they do is, well, Victor picks a different person that he features. He puts them on the marquee, as Sophia would call it. They're on the marquee for, I don't know, a month, 2 months, and then they get booted off and replaced by somebody else. And right now, Corey is on the marquee.
And a fine marquee it is. I just saw them recently when I was at the Derek Todd's party on Tuesday nights, and they were both fabulous.
Together.
Clinging
and glued to the hip.
No, they actually were not glued to the hip because I was dancing with Corey and Victor was off somewhere because Victor doesn't like to dance.
Victor allowed Corey to dance with somebody?
With me.
Well, maybe with you, but...
Yeah, our friend Victor does not like to dance, which is really frustrating.
Well, he's a professor.
I know, but he can still cut
Professors don't cut loose, unless they're the wacky professor.
Dance professors do.
Do they?
Yeah.
Is there such a thing?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know that there was such a thing as a fabulosity professor. Yeah. Victor is a professor of fabulosity, and I mean that in all seriousness. He has a course at NYU and Columbia on fabulousness. Oh, it's actually not at NYU anymore. It's at Columbia now.
Well, since we're on the topic of fabulousness, our celebrity penis expert, Dr. William Kaiser, is in the green room.
Yeah.
Let me go get him
Ernie's
right now.
Going to go get him. He has something really interesting to tell us.
It's 6 a.m. Do you know where your children are?
Welcome, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, the celebrity penis expert, Wilhelm Kaiser.
Thank you, Michael. It's so nice to be back on your show.
Yes, that accent of yours, I just can't pinpoint it.
This is how I always talk.
I know you always talk that way, but where are you from?
I'm from Europe.
What country?
Just like you.
And I'm from Indiana. I
thought you were German.
Well, my parents are German, but I was born in Indiana. Anyway, we're not here to talk about where I'm from. We're here to talk about penises.
We're talking about news of the day.
Oh, and what is the news of the day?
Well, everybody, I'm sure, has read or seen the news of all the African migrants coming into Europe through Italy from Libya. They're just getting on boats and swimming across.
And then what?
Well, the good news...
Tell me about their penises.
The good news for the Europeans is that this influx of literally millions of poor, bedraggled Africans, which might seem like a negative, is in fact a positive, because it is going to cause the median penis length of Europe's population to increase.
By how much?
I estimate.
And how long will it take?
Well, it will take
by next month?
As long as a porn movie.
Well, porn movies are getting shorter and shorter. So.
That's right, the effect will be very quick. So what you will see from my graph that I'm showing you is that the average length in Europe, especially, let's take Germany for example.
Well, Germany's pretty high up there.
Well, it is high up, but it's getting higher with the arrival of the Africans. I estimate that the influx of the Africans will cause the European penis length to increase to at least 7.1 inches,
now,
matching the penis length of the Congo.
I find this very hard to believe.
Hard?
Not that.
You have trouble getting hard?
No, I have this trouble believing this because 7.1 is the largest on the scale?
This is the hard news. I don't deal with soft news.
But 7.1 seems awfully small for like the largest on the scale.
You have to bear in mind this is a question of mathematics.
Yeah.
And in mathematics, you have an average, a median.
Oh, yeah.
So some are bigger,
okay.
some are smaller, but as the average rises, the average length of all the penises will get bigger.
All the penises in Europe. All of those European penises.
So, those Americans in Europe on vacation who may be fortunate enough to have some local sex can expect a much larger and fuller penis on average.
I can't believe that the size of these penises. It's very encouraging. Now, where do you fit in on the scale?
Oh, well, I'm from Germany, so of course I'm towards the top, but I don't like to talk about my own penis, only others.
Well, thank you, Doctor, for coming onto the show. It's very, very enlightening, and we expect a lot of viewer feedback from this.
And welcome, African immigrants.
Yes, come.
Come, yes.
Come. We'll be right back.
And now a word from our sponsor. Welcome back to the pew.
Welcome
back to the pew.
You know, you picked the most inopportune. I don't know why you didn't come back with the celebrity penis expert Wilhelm Kaiser. Why the Doctor Wilhelm Kaiser, PhD? Why didn't you penis? Why didn't you want to be on camera with him?
Well, I like to have each episode when we have a guest be about the guest. I'm not trying to get the viewers.
But when we have other guests, and you're with them.
Yes, but the celebrity penis expert. He's special. He stands apart. He stands about 8 inches apart.
8 inches, hey.
Yeah, well, he doesn't like to brag about his penis.
8 inches?
He is German.
Other Germans I know have 8 inches.
I'm sure I've known many German men with 8-inch penises myself.
I didn't even realize an 8-inch penis was a big penis until I was told so many times.
Well, that is what the pew is all about. It's about educating the pewers.
Yes. Yeah, I should have. What do bitches want to know? How come you never dress up? Okay, Lisa Reed wants to know why we never dressed up like we did back in the day. Well, I guess it's for the same reason.
Those clothes don't fit us anymore.
Yeah, that. And also, it's sort of like I don't ask my mom, why don't you dress like you did in 1982?
You mean wearing like spandex pants?
Yeah, whatever. I mean,
halter top.
Yeah. Because I guess things change and styles change and things change and it made sense at the time and it looked of the minute at the time, but I don't think it would look of the minute now. There are other things you can do similar that would be more of the minute. Ernie, help me with this.
I do dress up and I do still wear makeup when I go to clubs, so I'm still dressing up, not to that extreme extent though. No, it wouldn't look good on me.
I wear makeup when I go to clubs.
Yeah, so you just catch us at the clubs and
you'll
see.
Catch us at the club.
2011.
We be in the club.
2011, Alexa wants to know, or wants to ask Michael if he personally responds to all his emails. Millions and millions.
To Ernie's chagrin, I do. But it's taking up more and more of my time, and I don't know how much longer I can keep that up.
Yeah, I think a lot of people don't realize, like, they think they're writing Michael one email.
Or they think that they're the only person writing me the email.
So there's like, imagine that there's like 1,000 people all thinking that day that they're the only one sending an email. So then on Michael's end, it's like 1,000 emails.
Right.
And how do you respond to all of those? And then the minute you respond, those people immediately respond back.
Right.
So there's no lag time where...
No. So what I do is, I respond to them all, but I don't send them. I respond to them, and then I make them all as drafts, and then at like 1 o'clock in the morning, when I think everybody's in bed, I'll go, send. So they all go out at once, so that I don't get this deluge, this constant...
So yeah, he answers them.
Yeah.
See you next time.
Bye.